you need a boost?
Oh, I don't listen to anybody.
What?
I don't listen to
Not even
anybody.
one.
I don't listen to anybody in the morning. I pray in the morning.
Yeah.
So I listen to God. Listen to the great question. Listen to the great question. You have to do what works for you. Right? You have to do what works for you. If there's someone that you listen to, you need to listen to it. And I will say this to you. Outside of God, I listen to myself. So when I was traveling here, I didn't watch any movies. I didn't listen to any music. I was talking to Eric and just saying where Eric is not healthy at right now. Where are some areas where Eric needs to be healed, right? And one of the areas that I'm concentrating on is my relationship with my son. He has a fiance, and we've had our challenges in terms of just that whole process, like how he went about doing it, the whole nine. And so what I'm working on is loving my son, but at the same time being transparent with my son, and not lying to my son so he can feel happy, but not disrespecting the choice that my son made. You feel me? So I'm on the plane going through that and saying, how should you help your son? What can you read? What should you do to fix this? Because it's 100% better than what it was 4 or 5 months ago, but I know it's not 100% because I think about the podcast. I ain't even mentioning it on the podcast. And that should be something that as a family, we like, woo! So I spend time like, yo, let's heal, bro. Like, let's not hide watching a 3-hour movie. Let's not hide listening to music. Like, talk to yourself. Where are some areas that you need improvement? What do you need to do differently? So I'm looking at my staff and there's some stuff that's going on and like, how can you facilitate that better? What can you do? So I listen to myself a lot. That may sound weird, but I listen to myself a lot. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the weaker man. The stronger man is talking to the weaker man and challenging the weaker man to come up to speed with the stronger man, if that makes sense. So a lot of time in the morning meditating, praying, and then talking to myself and really emotional health. I do a lot. I've got a family. I run a church. I give to the world. I mentor people individually. I do coaching. It's a lot. And so I don't want to snap mentally. So before I do my work, I spend time alone, making sure that I'm good with Eric, so that I'm not being fake with you and just giving you something that I read. You feel what I'm saying? Like I read something in the book and I'm telling you what I read. I want to make sure that I give you my soul. Because if I give you my soul, then that's going to change you because it changed me. So I know it's going to change you because it changed me. You feel what I'm saying? So I just spend a lot of time alone. Now, I don't know that you've been called to do what I do. So maybe it is good that you listen to certain people. I have a higher calling. And I never realized at first, like with God, I was like, yo, why don't I have a mentor? Like, because I always wanted a mentor. I saw the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi. And I was like, yo, I need a Mr. Miyagi. And what was brought to my attention was the reason why I didn't want you to listen to anybody else is because I didn't want you to mimic them. There are a group of people that weren't being ministered to. And I need you to minister to that group of people who don't have $14,000. You know what I'm saying? Who don't have $10,000 to spend. They need that same information. And you just need to give it to them. And I'll take care of you. So I have a different calling on my life. And so maybe that's why he didn't want me to listen to anybody but him. So I wouldn't sound like Les Brown. So I wouldn't sound like Tony Robbins. And there's nothing wrong with those guys, but none of them was reaching a certain population. So he wanted to give me something fresh and something authentic. So when I went forth, it would minister to that group of people who weren't getting ministered to on this level. So I'll never forget when Dan Gilbert introduced me to Warren Buffett. He was like, you know, E? He was like, no. And my feelings wasn't hurt. He a baby boomer. I'm never hurt when an older person don't know who I am. You use typewriters. I didn't blow up from typewriters or word processors. I blew up from Instagram. You feel me? So if you on Instagram in the States and you don't know who I am, that's a problem. If you're 19 years old and you're like, I don't know who E.T. is, you got a problem, right? But if you 45 and older and you're like, I don't know who E.T. is, I'm not shocked. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I knew I was for a certain group of people. Not that everybody can't be blessed by it. There was a certain group of people that I knew I needed to touch. The millennials, Generation Z, like I knew that was my group. So I got 3-year-olds going, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy E.T. So I'm not hurt that a 72-year-old don't know who I am. Not to be disrespectful, but he's on his way out. The 3-year-old is on his way. I'm not being funny. The 3-year-old on his way up. So when the 3-year-old following me, that 3-year-old is going to bring me into whatever world he's in. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't get upset when older people go, why don't you wear a shirt and a tie? Because that generation has had its time. This is a new generation. There's a new way of doing things. And I'm reaching now. That's my group now. And so that's why I don't listen. That's why I listen here and I listen in here so that I can get not surface information, but depth. So when I give it to you, you can really be transformed by the information. All right, real quick, we got to get out of here, write this down. So 30 seconds.